Yep.
Okay. Resolutions.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Pretzel. Here. Crawford.
Here.
Portman.
Here.
Ranieri.
Present.
Roseman.
Here.
Goss.
Here. Agenda approval. Don't make.
Second.
And citizen participation. Anybody up? Approval of the regular meeting minutes of May 19, 2026.
Motion.
All those in favor?
Abstain.
Executive session meeting minutes of May 19, 2026. Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Emergency special meeting minutes of May 29, 2026.
Shall make.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And abstain? Bills to be paid. Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Park and Recreation Committee recommendations. Concrete improvements for pickleball court to make ADA compliant and purchase of signs for pickleball courts. Russ, do you have anything?
No, I wasn't present at the meeting.
Chris, Beth, do you guys have anything at all? You approve both, right?
Motion
to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
So this, let me go back here, I'm sorry. The concrete improvements for the pickleball court to make them ADA compliant, is this budgeted item or donations funds or extra that we want? Oh, that's next?
Yeah, you got your agenda?
Yeah, sorry.
Just have some on your
I thought that's what we were talking about now.
agenda. No, that, what they did is approve for us to go back to the guy that funded, and he approved the increase in the.
Okay, so that's, sorry, wrong line item.
Okay, no problem. We have a first and second discussion, approved. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Pickleball court project, concrete change order approval. Okay.
Thank you, Mayor. Quick update on the pickleball project. So, had a chance to meet with all the guys at Public Works last week, explored a few different options for some ADA parking to serve the pickleball court. So just to back up a little bit, you all probably remember the pickleball court location was an item that was discussed over the course of several months last year. Ultimately, the decision was made to put it east of the pool, which is where it's been constructed. At that time, we did not know if the city was going to secure donations for that project. So, and originally when the project was bid, the intention was to salvage the existing pavilion in its old location and build those courts on either side of it. There simply wasn't enough money in the budget for a sunshade at that time. So the project was bid with the pavilion to remain in place. I think subsequent discussions after the project was bid, the decision was made by the city to go ahead and remove that pavilion. So we reserved a gravel spot between the two pads for a shade structure of some kind to be built. We did not pour a slab there because we knew that whatever shade structure would need foundations, and we obviously didn't want to be socket, not new concrete. So had a chance to meet with Public Works several times over the last 2 weeks since we last met. There is an existing location in the parking lot that's, I guess, less than convenient to get to the middle section that could be ADA compliant. Felt like the public would benefit from having kind of a up front and center ADA path from the ADA parking to the center of that court that would allow both players and patrons to have ADA access to the core of those courts. So in front of you, you have a change order proposal from Build Tech Construction, who is your general contractor on the pickleball court project. That contract was still open. We requested a quote for him for a concrete pad to be placed full length between the two courts, as well as new concrete paving that would be ADA compliant for parking in front of those courts. So this $21,800 change order includes both. It's a 4-inch slab reinforced between the two courts, and then 5 inches of concrete paving that would be within the 2% cross slope for ADA parking. And that also includes basically strip footings for a shade structure that we understand could be funded by additional donation as well. Anything to add to that there?
The Shymack Foundation did approve the funding for both the concrete and the pavilion up to, right now, up to, was it 37,000, I think, Jennifer?
Yeah, it was 21,800 plus the 15,200, so.
So 37,000 as of this time. So we have secured the funding for that.
So if approved, this change order would just simply be added to the existing contract, which you see the paperwork with the total contract amount would change to. Contractors prepared to start that work this week, and ultimately try to assist the city with getting those courts open as soon as possible with full access.
Starting off, we'll pour the concrete pad. The concrete pad will get done. We're in the process of finding a vendor for the pavilion or the shade structure that's got to go in there, but we're going to go ahead and pour the footings for those under the concrete. So we know at least what our measurements got to be for our ADA parking will get done right away. The concrete slab will be done. I doubt we'll hold up the opening of the pickleball courts waiting for the shade structure, so we will probably open before then. And that's all we have right now.
I'll make the motion.
The only thing it doesn't say on here is, do you know how many yards of concrete it's gonna take?
I don't remember exactly. I can do a quick calculation.
Approximately 24 yards, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to say 27, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. And so that price includes, the excavation, haul off material, placement of the concrete. Basically, it'll be turnkey for everything except for the shade structure itself, and that will allow the shade structure base plates to anchor into the concrete at a later date. Which there will be a little bit of coordination or design oversight, I guess, from our end, just to make sure, those footings are compatible with whatever shade structure is set.
And we have already installed the drain system underneath where we're going to put the concrete, so we don't have to worry about any water standing because the parking lot sloped toward the pickleball courts. That's already been done. We're building the box right now. What else was there? There was one other thing,
Top of my head.
And then the street department will have to do some sloping off of the concrete, right, Al?
Right.
Just that.
Yeah, so the kind of the final grading around the slopes that you see out there, on that final secret stuff was basically included as the city's responsibility and excluded from the bid package, so they will be able to touch up to do this.
We have a first, we have a second.
I did not get a second.
I'll second.
Let's do a roll call on that one.
Marcel?
Yes.
Crawford?
Yes.
Mormar?
Yes.
Renee?
Yes.
Rosen?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Thank you, Kim.
Electric department, mid-load trust transformer discussion and approval.
Purchase of the sign for the pickleball court. Yeah, the
impact.
Okay.
And real quick, Cameron, I don't know if you were saying for the ordinance at the end, but it is being tabled.
Okay.
Just so you
I
know.
was, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're up.
All right. In your packet, there should have been a paper that, kind of a little brief description of what's going on. Memo had ordered a transformer back in 325, for their new expansion. They just realized at the last minute that the voltage is wrong, and they're gonna have to, they need a different transformer. They understand that they had messed up and willing to buy the transformer that we bought for $21,500. According to Lance, he's sure that we can sell the transformer, but we'll have to write up a contract. And then also, there are 3 bids in your packet. The most expensive one is $61,577. Megmo wants that one because they have it in stock. The cheapest bid for us would be $39,706. That is 6-week lead time, and they said they can't wait six weeks, and they are willing to pay the difference between the $39,706 and the $61,577.
You have.
Again, I had talked with Lance over that, and that is also going to be in that contract.
So if they're gonna pay for the wrong one, they'll pay the difference on that, why don't they just buy the next transformer?
And then you start going into who owns what. Where do we stop? Where do they stop? So that's why we try to keep it as the city owning the transformer, so keep it in with them.
Did you have a problem with that Procore?
I've never bought from them, so no, I don't have them. They have a 3-year warranty with their transformer, just like any other remanufactured transformers, so it's just, that's a kind of a gamble, but that's you gamble a little bit when you buy remanufactured anyway.
You're gonna pay for the old one,
Correct,
you pay the difference in it,
correct.
is that in writing?
It will be when they write the contract.
Okay,
And verbally, they agreed to it.
everybody don't make it difference.
So the way Lance explained it to me on the phone, that nothing would be done before the contract, we had to have a contract before we can do anything.
Okay,
Before we vote on it?
Well, you would vote on it tonight, but we had to have a contract before we would order the transformer.
Correct.
do we have anybody else in this town that owns their own transformer?
Well, talked to them a little bit about owning a transformer.
A lot of complications.
They kind of agreed for us to let it sit at our shop, for now. It's their transformer, so they will do it. They understand that owning this transformer, they will have, no warranty with the city, with the transformer. And if they want any warranty, it'd be a manufacturer warranty.
Have they used the wrong transformer yet?
No. It's sitting in our shop.
So it's never been installed?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is there like, could you make a motion to approve upon receipt of contract? Physical contract?
Well, I think you have to, I think the board has to make the decision tonight whether you want to agree to those terms, and if you do, then we'll prepare the contract
Okay.
according to what the board approves.
Okay.
You have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Somebody's gonna say it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? to start 501c3 for the animal shelter. Laney, can you speak to that, since you said
So-
the other one?
We as a city are not actually starting in 501c3. We are an agency partner. So like we did with the park one, we will be reaching out to the Community Ozark Foundation and submitting paperwork to approve starting one through their organization. If the council chooses to do so.
Community Ozark what?
Or what is it, Community Ozark Foundation?
Community Foundation,
I cannot remember the name of it.
It's the
Community
same one that has
Foundation
the
Ozark.
park.
It is the same one, yes.
I'll make a motion.
Can I ask a question on that? Since you brought it up, I almost forgot. When that's done, can the police department be in there with that? So that the law enforcement can also receive like an umbrella donations also? Because we do miss out on quite a few
No.
donations.
You'd have to have a separate, you'd have to have a separate.
they're specific.
Do what?
You'd have to
This
do
would be
what you're saying.
specifically for animal control.
Okay.
But could you get one for the police? And could we put it on the agenda for next time?
That'd be something we can put it on.
Put it on the agenda to talk about.
And I made a motion for this one. Did you get a second?
We have a
I
first.
have it first, I do not have a second.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, animal control manager contract discussion and approval.
I haven't even seen it.
So
There's a Zoom in there.
you did not turn in a contract, correct?
It's a matter of what they want to do with the position.
Okay. But we didn't get a contract yet for that, right?
We didn't request one, so I mean,
Based on
it's a matter of
our,
what
based
to
on
do.
animal control committee meeting,
Okay.
that's what we're going off of, so it's just gonna be a recommendation of what you and Lewis decide. For the council to
Okay.
vote on.
So we're asking to not go out for contract for this, to possibly hire one of the workers to be a supervisor instead of going out for the contract. Isn't that what we talked
Yeah,
about?
yes, that's what we talked about. So no contract, we'll
Just one of the employees that's been there the longest and his experience could be a supervisor.
yes.
So we want to change that.
Are you talking about making them a city employee?
If she is an employee, yeah.
Part-time,
Just have her
she's
be a
part-time.
supervisor instead of a
Would that-
contractor.
Would that be a full-time
No,
position?
No.
no.
Get it?
So her, that position, that's something different that you can't talk about, it's not on the agenda. It's just whether or not you guys want to put it out for bid or not.
You need to post it for the manager position?
To not post it.
To not have a contract labor.
I think based on the committee's recommendation that we do not
Yeah, we do not want it to be
Want to-
contract labor.
do a contract labor.
Wait a minute, you don't wanna do the contract, but she said that they wanna post.
But that's not on
put a
here.
Employee as a manager, the manager's on here.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a different,
Discussion.
yeah.
Okay.
This is just, don't make it contract labor.
Okay, so we have a motion to not go out for, animal control manager, correct?
Yeah, to not make it a contract labor position. Can we do that?
You could do that.
Okay.
I'm first. You
So,
second.
okay. Roll call vote.
Bass,
Yes.
Roseman,
Yes.
Renier,
Yes.
Warner,
Yes.
Cracker,
Yes.
Retzel.
Yes.
All right, airport manager contract discussion and approval. Travis Pritchard is our current, manager of the airport, and he has agreed to extend his contract. His current salary is $21.75 per month. He would like to extend his contract to a 2-year contract. That's in line with what we've done with other contracts before, up to 2 years.
I guess the salary will stay the same.
He does not want to increase his salary. He wants to keep
No
it.
increase.
No increase.
I make a motion.
I second the motion.
Can we do that and change
Discussion?
it to 2-year contract? Can
We had that discussion with Missy, and she could only do her for a year. We were told we had to go 1 year at a time.
That was
Do we have any other contract positions that have been longer than a year?
I don't know.
Fine.
I mean, I think we have.
Year's fine, he just requested it on here,
The two?
to
Just to renew every year.
just redo it as a year.
That's what we were told we had to do when Missy was turning hers in.
Is there any ordinance or unwritten laws about contract
Well,
things?
if that's what we deal with Misty, we kind of set a precedent.
Yeah, so that's fine. Like I said, I'm new with the game, so.
I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, we were told that was
That was wrong.
Okay. Who had the first?
I did, I'll withdraw my motion.
So now we have a motion to accept, we'll need a new motion to accept Travis's, Pritchett's contract as airport manager for Cuba, Missouri on a 1-year contract.
Make the motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Tourism, approval along the Route 66 logo stencil to private citizens for public use. Jeff, you want to handle this?
Yes,
since you-
I was asked by, a business owner here in town who has a business on Route 66, and another gentleman that has been a business person in Cuba for many years to use the stencil. And I called the mayor, and we were unsure who owns the stencil. And I was told that, and Alan, you may be able to clarify this, I was told that the Chamber of Commerce purchased that.
The
And
best I recall,
yes,
they bought it, I don't know if it was donated to us or just give it to us to use, to keep
yeah,
track of,
yeah.
and we use it for our streets. I'm not for sure of that.
So I got a hold of Jimmy West, and he said if it belonged to them, they don't care who uses it. So I'm gonna make the motion to let, this guy wants to put it on his building on Route 66, to let those two use the stencil to put the other one is Alan K.
I second Jeff's motion.
Yeah,
Well, that was, the tourism wants to put it on the sidewalks.
on
Well,
sidewalks.
we talked about that,
Sidewalks on
and
Smith Street and Buchanan and
the requirement for that, when we talked about that, is they would have to buy a special paint or something that washes, that
That can be taken
that
off.
can be taken off, so that it's not a permanent thing that we have to re-stencil every 6 months
yeah,
or a
they
year.
wanted to know how they would get permission to put it on the sidewalks too, but that's what they were wanting the stencil for.
That's a different proposition.
Yeah.
We got to loan it.
I make the motion to let the two.
And I second Jeff's motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Now, the sidewalks. Sidewalks.
We're running out of time if they want to stencil it.
You'll get it pretty soon.
Discussion approval of firework policy on city property. We had some complaints concerning people setting off fireworks in the parks without a pyrotech, and they were some of the existing businesses around the park, and were concerned that the fireworks might get away or cause a fire or whatever, cause a problem. And we have an ordinance already. I'm going to read that ordinance.
It shall be unlawful for any person to discharge, fire, or set off any fireworks within the city of Cuba, Missouri, unless discharged by a licensed pyrotechnician at a public display authorized by the Board of Aldermen of the city of Cuba. except for on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of July, from 11 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
So we just want to reiterate that ordinance to let people know that you cannot, unless you're a pyro, you cannot set off fireworks at any of the city parks or ball fields and stuff like that without a pyrotech there. So we just need to reiterate that ordinance to everybody, let them know that there is an ordinance against setting off fireworks in public, on public property without a pyrotech.
Except the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yep, except for those 3 days. Well, no, those 3 days.
So like if you're doing it on your home, like private property, you can do it on private property, you can't do it on city property.
Gotcha.
Example that came to us was like at the 4th of July show in Hood Park. Everybody's gathered around and people were shooting off fireworks. And they asked the liability on city property, if you hit a car, if it gets away, somebody gets hurt. So we're just
Now, I know
asking about only on, like I said, you can do it at your own house, just not at the park.
Covenant Praise uses the ballpark and they set those off, but the gentleman that does that.
They have a
works
license
for Mike
and get
Brown,
approval, so
yeah.
they would be fine.
Okay.
But like people going to watch, spectators can't set off fireworks on their own as they're waiting for the show.
And that's for the whole city as a whole. You can only really set off fireworks in the city of Cuba those 3 days.
They get permitted they come here and ask for permission.
Like the big shows that they set off, yes, it's just your personal fireworks that you.
It's on private property.
Well, even private property,
I mean,
within the city.
That's on a sports complex where the church does.
Yeah.
City property is not, never.
Never. Yes, no exceptions. So we would need a motion to add that to our policy.
I make a motion.
Second.
What are you gonna add exactly to?
That you are not allowed to set off fireworks at any time within any time of the year on city property unless you get permission and you have your pyrotechnician license.
Okay.
Which is already stated.
It is already stated, but that's the only time you can in the city.
Okay. I think you got it first.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Attorney legal representation bids and approval. We will not approve tonight. We will probably just open the bids and read the bids, only because we've not got enough information, because we just opened the bids.
Review.
Yeah. So today will be a review, and then on the 16th, we'll do it after everybody's seen the paperwork.
And if you want, these are always available. You can come and look at them, or I can make you copies.
We have one from the current council, Williams, Robinson, and Wiggins. Do I need to read this whole thing? Emily? Just make it available to them.
That's fine.
Okay, and then we have one from, and they're out of Rolla, and then we have a Lawler Municipal Law Firm, which is out of Jefferson City, Missouri. And I think on this one, I'll have to read through it, but I think they want to do like Telluride, where you do like a, we need to review them first. And so,
I need a copy. I might have a copy in my pocket.
so we had 2 bids.
Vote on the 16th.
On the 16th, it'll be on the agenda to vote, so I encourage you to take time to either read those or get a copy.
You need a copy.
City Hall copy release bid approval.
So I got 2 companies, one from Marco, who is our current one, and one from GFI Digital. And the one from GFI Digital, came in, they're both 60-month leases, pretty much, they're both the same machine as far as, parts, copies per million, and everything else, they're just, one's a Sharp, one's a Konica. For the GFI Digital, it's a Sharp machine. The month lease is $133.17. The page, charge for black and white is .0089, and that's locked in for the lease. It does not change. For the color, it's .0524, locked in for the lease. At Marco, it's $216.21 per month. They did give us a $3,000 minimum amount at .007, so anything over that, they would start charging us .007 per page. On colors, it's a $300 minimum, anything over that, they would just start charging us .049. I did run some numbers, and it looks like even with the minimum charges on Marco, due to the monthly savings of the GFI Digital looks to be your cheaper, but
So are you recommending us go with GFI?
I am.
Based on the numbers I'm looking at too. I'll make a motion to go with GFI.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you want to discuss it?
It's your copier, so you gotta even make your own mind.
Yes.
All those opposed? All right. St. James Mutual Aid Agreement. We went out to St. James, and requested a mutual aid agreement, and we had uncertified people, fully qualified people in our natural gas department, and we had a structure that had a natural gas leak, a large one. So we got in a mutual aid agreement with them, and they come up and help us. Their city administrator decided that it would be a good idea if we worked together for all of our public works. So we put together a mutual aid agreement between the city of St. James, Missouri, and the city of Cuba, Missouri, and it covers all public works. So all of the departments, if we need them. So,
You wanna do what they need us?
same thing. And it's the same charges either way. It's all set by a municipal agreement, so,
I read it, they charge us, we charge them.
yep, same thing.
I read it,
Make a motion.
and I second, because I think
Discussion.
I read it, it's good.
Okay, so the discussion is, this looks like, is this St. James's resolution that we have here, 26-437?
Yes.
So do we have to have our own resolution that basically mirrors this with our own?
Yes.
So we're making a motion to approve a resolution.
Well, we're approving their thing, and then we'll have to make one ourselves, and then they'll have to sign it from us.
That's,
That'll be
yeah.
on June
It
16th.
doesn't go in effect till we both sign.
Well, this one goes into effect once we agree, and then June 16th, we'll have ours to them for approval.
All right.
Motion?
I have to read the motion.
And a second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Street Department approval to close East Main Street between Highway 19 and 20 feet east of the bridge. Al, you ready?
You've already discussed it, you wanna look at it?
Did you have anything else?
No,
Did you you got all the blockades painted and everything?
we're ready to set them up tomorrow morning.
If you want to look at it, you make the motion.
I mean, it is deteriorating more every time it rains. It's separating from the top plate, so that'd be my recommendation until you.
It's gonna get,
It's gonna get worse, it's gonna collapse.
Yeah, we've been under snow. Okay, we have a motion.
That's second.
Let's do a roll call.
Hensel,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Wainwright,
yes.
Canary,
Yes.
Roseman,
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Al, when will you set those?
I won't be there, but I'll call Jeremy and they'll have them set tomorrow morning,
Okay.
first thing.
Sounds good.
Like you did, you say you had it
I will,
posted?
since we have approved the exact locations, then yes, I will get it posted.
Okay.
Does that be posted for an amount of time before we can
Yeah.
take action?
So we looked at our ordinance and it says that our public works can close for repair
Yeah.
immediately, but then we want to let them know anyways, correct?
Yes.
As long as it's properly marked.
This is a permanent shutdown, right?
Well, that's why we went this route rather than just doing the temporary close, because we don't know how long it'll take us to get the grant money or whatever needs to repair. It's a pretty substantial repair. Okay, you're up, police chief report.
This evening, nuisances, I believe Ray just gave you one. We've already taken care of that, looked into it, didn't find a nuisance there. They were complaining about brush hanging over the street. There wasn't any when we got there, so I don't think there's been any others that's come across our office that I know of that have worked.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, number 18 on the agenda is not going to be done tonight. Table? You have any tables? Item number 19, bill number 2218, an ordinance amending the city code relating to utility rates charged for natural gas. Motion to have the first reading of bill number 2218.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance amending Article X, Division 3, Section 24-250, Chapter 24 of the Cuba City Code relating to utility rates charged for natural gas utility services furnished to residential, commercial, and industrial consumers by the City of Cuba, Missouri, pursuant to recommendations made by the Natural Gas Committee of the Board of Aldermen.
Motion to approve the first reading of bill number 2218.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Best.
Yes.
Roseman.
Yes.
Ranieri.
Yes.
Mortimer.
Yes.
Crawford.
Yes.
Marzell.
Yes.
Motion to have the second reading of bill 2218.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance amending Article 10, Division 3, Section 24-250 of Chapter 24 of the Cuba City Code relating to utility rates charged for natural gas utility services furnished to residential, commercial, and industrial consumers by the City of Cuba, Missouri, pursuant to recommendations made by the Natural Gas Committee of the Board of Aldermen.
Motion to approve the second reading of bill number 2218.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Marzell.
Yes.
Crawford.
Yes.
Mortimer.
Yes.
Ranieri.
Yes.
Roseman.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Bill number 2218 becomes ordinance number 1250 on this second day of June 2026. Any old and unfinished business, Joyce?
Yes, I have a question. What account does Michael Montgomery's salary come out of?
Public Works.
Public Works. So did we had to vote to put him on the park tax before? Did we have to vote to take him out of the park tax?
No, he's not in, what do you mean, park tax?
35% of his salary when he was on the grounds came out of park tax, right?
He won't be in the park tax anymore.
So we didn't have to vote to take him out of there? I'm just asking because we had to vote to put
It
him
was
in
in
there.
there.
Only 35% of the actual,
Yeah.
all of them together is that. So if he's not in there anymore, they won't have 35%.
No.
Okay, so we didn't have to vote to take him out. That's
It's based on the work
all
salary.
I wondered.
No, it's based on the total salary of the department at the end of the fiscal year. So only their salary at that time.
And then you do your transfers, your consolidations once a year.
Yeah, and you guys voted to move him to Public Works, so the vote was done at that point, when you guys voted to put him in Public Works.
Russ? Ray?
No.
A week from Thursday, there's going to be the last contact I had with the Hot Rod Power Tour was they're estimating 7,000 to 10,000 cars are going to be coming down Route 66.
Wow.
Headed to Springfield for Friday's event. So you might want to.
What date's that?
It's only of June, I believe, Thursday.
Yeah, you're correct.
Is that the National Street Rod Association?
What's the date?
Power.
11 June.
11 June?
Because I know that they have a big event, is it the National Street Rod Association? has a big event?
That was in Springfield last week.
Oh, okay, because that was probably, that's a big one too.
The power tour's bigger than that.
Wow.
And, anyway, they'll be coming right through Cuba, going to, they'll make a stop in, Raleigh. But, I'm sure they'll be stopping in Cuba too, but, anyway, people be ready for it. And traffic on 66 is gonna be, I won't be here because I'll be with them. So, anyway, that's all I have.
Okay, number 21, we're gonna go into closed executive session. Let's do a motion to go into closed session. All those in favor? Sorry, roll call, sorry.
Best,
Yes.
Brenner,
Yes.
Renier,
Yes.
Mortimer,
Yeah.
Cracker.
Yes.
Hurtsell.